Hi guys, Mary Beth Temple here from Hooked for Life, and welcome to yarnspirations.com. One of the things that is very trendy right now is working with novelty yarns, thick yarns like blanket or big blanket, or yarns with what we call a lot of halo. If you've got a lot of fuzz coming out of the yarn, or it doesn't have a smooth plied finish, we talk about halo. So say I made a jacket or even a bag or a toy out of this. This is Bernat blanket, and I want to sew it up. Now, even with the fattest tapestry needle that I could find, trying to get this in there, well, okay, I got it on the first try that time, but it's not particularly easy, generally speaking. And if I use mattress stitch, what's going to happen is I'm going to get an enormously bulky seam. A bulky yarn, particularly with a lot of novelty to it, is going to give you a bulky finish that is not good. It is not particularly attractive to look at, and it's really not good for garments if you want a garment to hang properly. So what I recommend you do is find a regular plain old thinner yarn that is plied, that does not have a lot of fuss to it, and use that instead. This is Bernat Super Value in just about the same color. It doesn't have to be an exact match, but close is good, and that's why you want to stick with the same brand, because all of the colors will more or less go together. So now, instead of trying to do my mattress stitch with the blanket or any other yarn that I might be thinking of that is fussy or thick or fuzzy, I'm going to go ahead and do it with the lighter weight yarn. Now, when I do mattress stitch, I usually go 2 ladders at a time. You can go 1, of course. And these are just 2 swatches. Obviously, I'm not trying to make a thing. But generally speaking, what I like to do is put my stitching in for a little ways and then tighten it up to make sure that I am working evenly. You can tighten as you go, of course. That would be a fine thing. But I like to go maybe 10 centimeters, 4 inches before I tighten up my stitching. But again, if I look at it this way, I can see that I'm working evenly up the side. And of course, your needle goes down the same place it came up the last time you were on that side of the work. But again, this is not a mattress stitch video as much as it is a video talking about using lighter weight yarns to do your finishing. So now I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up. So now I have my seam. You can't see it because the color is almost exact, and because it's thinner, it recedes back into the plies. And my seam is not too bulky. It's laying flat just like it should, and it has a little movement to it. So if you are doing an entire project in a yarn like blanket or big blanket or pipsqueak or anything else that we have that is wonderful and luscious and fuzzy, I highly recommend while you're at the store or while you're online on yarnspirations.com doing your order, pick up a Super Value or another low cost solid plied yarn in the same color to do your finishing with. It will make your life a lot easier at the end, give you a better looking finish, and make life much less frustrating, because let's be honest, we'd all rather be knitting or crocheting than finishing. I'm Mary Beth Temple, and thank you for joining us here on yarnspirations.com. We look forward to seeing you again real soon.